Say, you know that poem you wrote, Reincarnation? It's really helped my career. I do it wherever we go.
Well, you're welcome to it, Side.
Hey, Wally, before you go, you don't have any new ones I could borrow, do you?
Yeah, I've got one called The Ballad of the Not-So-Easy Rider.
Well, let's hear it then, by golly.
I'm in a saloon, perched on a stool, a-lying and laughing just like a fool, when a pall fell over the assembled multitude. So I looked around to see just why our party suddenly seemed to die, and I sees this great big scruffy biker dude. He wore a head rag like old Willie, and a Levi coat that looked plumb silly 'cause the arms was gone, and so was part of one ear. And he wore studs and chains and a Nazi cross, and I was kind of at a loss to figure out why this biker showed up here, in a cowboy bar. But I didn't care. I always practiced laissez-faire. As long as a feller kept his horns pulled in. Live and let live, says the code of the West, so usually I never messed with folks 'cause being different ain't no sin. But this Harley hand was loud and rank, and he opined as he swore and drank on things that dang sure went agin my grain. He cussed them pimps and wimps and wops and the FBI and assorted cops and women, with words both graphic and profane. Though he was big and rank and mean, and looked as tough as a thrashing machine, my duty was plain as the hairs on his nose to see. I had to defend the code of the West. Subdue this varmint, destroy this pest, make him recant his evil words on bended knee. And I'd be like Rambo. And Lash LaRue and Harrison Ford and John Wayne too, I'd slay Goliath just like David done. He'd soon go crashing to the floor and say, "Enough, you won this war." He'd cringe and cower as humble as a nun. And folks would say, "Old Wally, he done good. He's a hero in this neighborhood." Or, "He never cut that biker any slack." And of course, I'd be modest-like and shy as they praised me to the sky and bought around and clapped me on the back. Yes, sir. Then, out of my reverie, I sees this monster approaching me. So I silently says, "Come on, make my day." Then he says to me, "You cowboy creep, how come it is you smell like sheep?" And I says back, "Anything you say." Yeah, let Lash LaRue or Sly Rambo or John Wayne give this dude a go, but me, I won't offend him no way. It wouldn't take no dietarian to know he ain't no vegetarian. He'd probably eat a side of beef a day. Oh, I could have took him, ain't no doubt, but I'd probably scattered his teeth about or maybe killed him, which had been a mistake. And them carnivore ranks is already thin, and we need meat eaters just like him, so I turned him loose to let him propagate.